Welcome back to Hurricane Game Day. One of Coach Golden's mantras this year is that Miami must be a better conditioned team. So when they get ready to take on the Maryland Terrapins, if that game is going to be decided late, he wants to be the team that's in the better shape. You saw a little taste of what Miami went through during the offseason. Now we go in depth to the Miami U Tough program.
All right, brother, I got you.
No, that was next week.
Everybody's got a player's calendar in here? Okay. All right, before Swayze gets us going, just turn it in here just so we're on the same page here. Coach Swayze has been here, I believe, 17 years, the last 10 as the head strength coach, and just very impressed with he and his staff. All right, so Swayze, just kind of give us real quick an overview of what we got to get done.
What we got to get done in this phase of the spring, this is time to get them back to the coaches, making sure they're ready for this is grunt time. This is when you win a championship. So our main concept is developing mentally and pushing them physically to gain as much size and strength as we can in this phase. I'm not looking for them to be in the greatest of shapes at this time, but the main thing we're looking for is to push them mentally and physically at this point.
Swayze's got it. This is what we're doing. What we're doing is we're trying to empower them so that they do it all the time. We're trying to get them really strong here in the first 8 weeks.
The good thing about what Coach Golden has set up, which I think is paramount, is putting the base emphasis on the weight room, making them understand how important the weight room is to the actual success on the field.
Our system, in terms of evaluation, we rank the players every week in the off-season program. So I'll ask you guys to get together as a staff on Friday, okay, and you rank the players. Again, the off-season program is the first phase of building a team. So how they finish ranked determines how they start in spring ball.
And that's the key, because young men need to know exactly what's at stake and what they're getting. It shouldn't be no guess game. So the good thing about it, he got everything laid out and put out in front, and now the go-getters gonna go get it, the ones that really want it.
So we'll start with a team meeting on Monday, and Swayze, I'd like you to be there.
Yes, sir.
And I'll just kind of set the tone, and then you tell them the direction that we're going with the strength program and everything.
Okay.
All right, and then we'll start immediately the next morning.
Today was the first workout we had under Coach Golden. A lot of guys are real anxious to get out and show what they got, because everybody has the opportunity with how everything's set up. The guys who work the hardest, you get the starting job, and then it's your job to lose after that. So the harder you work in the weight room is the easiest way to get on the field.
Today is the first day of an actual off-season spring workout. And you know, and the one thing you want to do is set the tempo on the new season.
Andrew, Swayze, Olivier, Wheeler, B. Washington, Brandon Washington. He late. You're late. You're late. What time they say right here? What time they say?
6:15.
All right. Late.
You can't disappoint them. I mean, the worst thing to do is say one thing and then be another.
We had Brandon Washington come late. So what I'm gonna need everybody to do is spread out real quick. We're gonna win as a team, we're gonna lose as a team. So we're gonna get it right. Let's go. We can't have guys late. Come on. Let's go.
Last year wasn't good enough for us for the 7 wins that we had, which we stressed to the guys, and it's gonna be different, so the focus point, the whole thing, the energy level, and everything we done last year got us 7 wins. That's the main focus, and they need to understand that wasn't good enough, and that's the main objective and the focus right now.
Hey, let's go. Get your first weight. Let's go. We on the clock.
many that. Lay down, I got him. Come on. Come on, come on, I need work. Well, first of all, yeah, at stake is winning themselves over in this phase. First of all, they got to develop themselves. They got to get themselves mentally tough and mentally ready for what coach is asking for.
I think teams have a false sense of what working hard is.
Yeah. And that's why I come in the program and starting out in phase one, I got to get them ready for the coaches. I think a strength coach's job is mainly is that. I got to get them prepared for you. Hey, come on, lift the weight up, let's go. You can work out and do all you want prior to getting to me. I'm gonna still get what I'm gonna get out of you because I know the intensity level and for what the tempo gonna be and for how I'm gonna push you and what my staff gonna do. I got a great staff, we're gonna be well organized.
Do it right and do it to the best of your ability. Here we go.
And we're gonna push you.
Let's go!
I know the limits, I've been doing it for quite a while.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, come on.
The pressure's different when you're in the heat. You can practice, but when you get in that game, there's a pressure moment. So you can prepare outside, but once they get to me, I'm gonna get what I'm gonna get out of them. So it's a shock to their system. You know, they probably talking to their friend, they working out, having press conference, talking, lollygagging, so they getting a lot of rest and they swear they working out.
Take off, take off, take off, I got it.
But there's a difference from working out and training. It's two different methods. Hey, to tell y'all real quick what we're gonna do. First of all, I had you going for a minute. You gotta ride. Hard you can, flying, and straight up and down. We're going for a minute. Soon we go from that, we're gonna go from the side. Drop one and go from the side. We'll all face this way and go to the side for 15 seconds. And I turn and do the other 15 seconds with the other arm, all right? Hey, get your mind right now. Ready?
Go! Let's go. Up and down, come on. Run, let's go. Chantrell, move it, baby, come on.
Chantrell Henderson, play offensive tackle.
Up and down, don't stop now, come on.
Expected the workout to be hard, new coach, whole new staff, new plan. So we had to come in and just attack the workout.
Come on, Chantrell, keep it moving. Come on. Harder, come on.
It's one thing to preach to athletes and the people about things. So my theory to that is, for me to be able to know how you're feeling in the heat of the moment, I got to take myself through that. So ever since I've been the head strength coach, ever since 2000, I always continue to do my own workout that I prepare for the guys because I wanted more insight to what I'm telling them.
15 seconds, come on. Stop. Come on. 10 seconds. Fight, let's go. Fight, fight, fight. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Drop one right. Drop one right hand, let's go.
I want to be able to tell you how you're going to feel in the heat of the battle.
Come on. I'm strong, coach. Come on. I'm looking for you. Switch, opposite arm.
So I got to be hard on myself. So I think that's why I do it, basically to have a better connection with you. Like I'm going through what you're going through. I know it's tough. I know it's hard, but let's go. We got to keep fighting.
Quicker, come on. 5 seconds, come on. I need to fight. Let's go.
I'm Jared Wheeler from Hollywood, Florida. Play offensive line. Today was ridiculous.
20 seconds, come on, don't stop.
The new intensity we got going on, I love it. It's great. Everybody's pushing themselves. Everyone's pushing themselves to the limit, so the intensity is definitely there.
That's the phase that we try to develop, that we constantly try to develop here.
Let's go. Come on, grab a rope.
And that's fighting under stressful situations. If you want to be successful in life, you got to put yourselves in stressful situations. You got to put yourself in uncomfortable environment. That's how you get better.
3, 2, 1, time. Excellent job.
All the jobs are open on the field, so whoever's coming in, working the hardest, whoever's showing the coaches and our workout staff that they're working the hardest, that's who's going to play. Point blank, period.
So mentally, that's where the challenge kicks in. Fight through that. Now that's when I get a little bit more grit. That's when I get better because I'm gonna tell you, it ain't gonna be easy trying to win championships. I've been around here for a long time. I've seen the 34 straights. I've been to the major BCS Bowl, the 2 national championship games. It's not gonna be easy. It's not an easy road. But this is where it starts at, and this is how it starts.